Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of World of Warcraft Classic. Today we are over in Welgar's excavation site and we're going to do Uncovering the Past, which we climbed up this large hill off in the distance, all the way up, and we found an Explorer League member in a cave. Just before the invasion I uncovered a large tablet called the Goaz Stone. The translated text breaks off in 4 places. The text speaks of a divine plan and a doomed prophecy. I fear we are running out of time. I am too old to go down and brave those beasts, but you are strong. Scour the excavation site and uncover 4 missing tablet fragments: Eidos, Mortar, Golem, and Naru. Search for them in ancient artifacts or where the soil is loose. Bring them to me so I can begin unlocking the mystery. And so these are the ruins. I'm thinking that maybe it could be a tablet, maybe it could be something to pick up off the ground. They said it could be in loose soil, so we're just going to have to be vigilant to anything we could hover over with the mouse, because things don't quite shine in Classic the way they do in Battle for Azeroth. Like, I see some loose soil here. Let's see if this yields anything. Okay, so that's the narrow fragment. This might be easy. There are raptors here somewhere. Ah, there's one. Already being taken out by a hunter, it seems. But these guys are a few levels below us, so they're probably not going to cause too many problems. An ancient relic. Well, that's 2 of 4, and we haven't had to fight anything yet. I wonder if I can stand back here in the distance, if I look, if I can see anything else. Yeah, I see... Oh, well, maybe not. Let's head this way. We're going to assume these guys are not going to run away from us. I don't think I've ever seen a raptor turn tail, literally, and run. And they seem to be spaced out evenly enough that we're not pulling multiple of them, and that's nice. Do we see anything over this way that looks clickable? There's really nothing I can hover over looking off in the distance this way. I see some loose soil, but it doesn't seem like it's active. I wonder if these can spawn in random points or if their spawn locations are fixed. In other words, I wonder if they spawn in the same spot the same way each time for everybody, or if there are, 12 or 8 spots that the 4 could show up in and it's kind of random. Right now it seems kind of random, like we see another dirt pile over here that we can't click. And that could, maybe another player just grabbed that and maybe it will be active for us in the near future. Somehow we got around that guy. This seems like kind of a small area, though. Now that I'm all the way back here. Got some assistance from the bear Rodney. Well, that was a close call. Well, let's go check out the red vase. That is definitely something we can click on. And now we just need one more, the golem fragment. Let's just check out this back corner area. I'm basically hovering over everything I see in the distance with our cursor to see if any of it has an activatable gear. Not seeing anything, but that doesn't mean that it's not worth getting closer. It's so relieving to fight a mob that doesn't run away. I like how these modeled scythe claws, a lot of them actually have like different color pattern variants. Some are more purple, some are this green color. I think that's pretty cool. See, he just looted this pile right here, which makes me think there's like a level of variance, and then it disappeared. So even when it was there for us, we couldn't hover over it, which makes me think this might be random to the player. And then there's this chest back here that also looks like it might be something we would click on, but it's not activatable. I hover over it and we get nothing. So many different places it looks like these things could spawn, but they're not always going to spawn in all the locations. Even this eagle thing looks like something that might be clickable. Right now it's not. And there's another red vase now that has appeared over here. Also not something we can click. This is a very interesting quest. Just because of the seeming variety of how you could acquire these items. We just need the one more fragment. Yeah, we already have our red vase, so maybe they just come inside of certain things. We've collected a red vase, a pile of soil, and the stone chest with the dwarf's head on it. So we should be looking for something that looks different, right? Maybe another one of those eagle tablets on something else. Ooh. Seems like a good reason to use Retaliate. Might not have needed it, but you never know. If we pull a third, we'll need it. Ooh, that one either was in stealth or just respawned. I'm going with just respawned by the amount of people that I see coming into the area. guy's coming right at us. Oh, he doesn't see us. It's good being a little bit of a higher level. You don't get jumped quite as often. Right now I'm just checking the sides of all these stone walls to see if there's something on the side of one of them that we can click. Like I said, we saw that eagle. And that's the only place we've seen the eagle and we weren't able to click it there. I'm also wondering, how big is this area? If we go over here, I'm assuming we're out of the area. I have to assume that we're only going to find the objects over here. Although I could be totally wrong about that. Another mound of dirt here that we can't do anything with because, like I said, I think we only get to loot it one of each type, and we already looted our dirt mound. Further dirt mounds are going to yield no loot. Just like further red vases are going to yield no loot. Not sure why that stopped tracking for us. I was taking too long, apparently, to find the last one, and it decided to stop tracking. I just keep coming back to this eagle thing. It's like, this looks like something we would click. It looks very distinct. It's not symmetrical. It's not the same on both sides of this thing. But we can't click on that one. So I guess we're looking for something else. You guys who know what it is, you're probably like screaming at me right now. It's okay. We'll figure it out eventually. Like it's not this dragon skull, is it? No, nothing clickable here. I'm not thinking that we have to go up for this, but that could be totally wrong. It's nothing over here in this camp. I've moused over everything over here. I don't think it would be hiding in this tent. I don't see anything. It's not the bones. It's not the cart. Very interesting. Let's just have a look a little further afield, shall we? Aha! I see a golden vase up there. And when we hover over it, it says Ancient Relic. So, that leaves me hopeful. And it was a good idea to broaden our search a little bit, apparently. Let's try to get over there. Has a warrior on it. That's cool. Alright. I guess that's it. Let's circle out of here. And we'll go up the mountainside here. And this is probably going to turn right back into the same dwarf from the Explorer League. And we'll see what else we're going to do in this area. Maybe we'll get sent somewhere entirely different, but maybe we'll get lucky and it will be around here somewhere. I think we have to go all the way back here in order to get up that switchback. At least the pathway isn't lined with raptors. And we get quite a view from up here.
You got my attention. No.
Ah, the Goa stone is complete. Fine work. Fine work indeed. Now I can continue with the delicate translation of this Titan transcript. I can make out new words already. It says here, old gods. Chained beneath the land. This is the beginning of something epic. I like this a lot. There's so much old god lore in vanilla that it really surprises me. It shouldn't. You know, if I had read the quest my original playthroughs, I wouldn't be so surprised. But I love coming up against old god lore. It's one of my favorite parts of the lore. The quest reward, not great for us.
Be good.
Ah, that's as far as it chains.
How are you?
Oh, man. Okay.
What can I do for you?
I wonder if this picks up with Explorer League's folks somewhere else, or maybe at a higher level here. That's kind of sad. I was hoping that one would go somewhere. Other than that, we have Nekrosh's Gambit. So they have catapults that they have set up. We need to take out the catapults. And where are we thinking this is? Down by Dun El Gaz? Maybe just back in the camps we were in previously? I'm going to try to find this one, and it might take a little while. I think I know where they're at, but then again we were back that way, and I don't remember seeing catapults. So I'll take us over to where I think that they would be at, and then we will begin our search from there. Okay, I'm thinking that the catapults must be back here in this little strip of land between the mountains that we're facing. Because that's where all the Dragon Ball people are. Now it marks the quest as completed in our log, which tells me that it would probably give an indicator on the map of where we have to go to complete it. On the mini-map, that is. Once we get close, like we'd have to get really close to it first. But that might not be a problem. These guys are a bit of a lower level, and they're spread out enough that we might be able to make our way back here a ways and get a view of things without having to fight a ton of them. We've already fought a lot of them for the collection quest down here that took me a while to finish for the banners. Yeah, not really noticing any catapults, though, or siege weapons of any kind. Even though we are now pretty far back here, basically all the way back. Let's go a little further. Checking the minimap, I don't see any more structures, really. There's another banner up ahead. And nothing popping up on our mini-map. Which leaves the question of where in the world would these guys keep their siege equipment if it's not going to be back in their camp. Destroy the Dragon Ball catapults. It says that with the aim of laying siege to Menethil, but it doesn't really give a direction that they're in. They're in the Dragon Ball encampment. Yeah, so are we. Fight your way to their catapults. It's entirely possible that there's a different Dragon Ball encampment. I just don't know where it would be. Unless it's closer to Dun Al-Gaz. What the okay. Well, standing around here is not going to get anything accomplished. That's all we can say for a certainty. Doesn't make sense to me that they would be anywhere else. Alright, let's work our way back in the other direction. It's not further south down the road anywhere. It's going to be in here somewhere. I'm kind of thinking that it could be one of those objects that is unique to each player. Or rather not unique, whereas if another player comes around and does the event, it's probably going to disappear for a time and then reappear wherever it's at. So that's kind of what I'm worried about now, is if another player grabbed it, am I even going to see it if it is in fact back here somewhere? That I'm not sure of. I'd really rather not fight any of these guys that we don't have to. Of course, as soon as I say that, we just... Alright, we're not fighting these guys. No. We're going to go ahead and run away. I don't think we stand a chance against these guys. Without retaliation up. So we'll just hope we can lose them back here somewhere without pulling any more. Not always the most advisable plan. Alright, let's see what's chasing us still. Because it seems kind of crazy to me that they would still be chasing us. There we go. Nobody's chasing us. See, these look like oh, look at that. Okay. I was going to say, these look like catapults to me. We can, in fact, hover over one. The only problem being that there's like 15 guys between here and there. They all run, and they're all in very close proximity to each other. And worse than that, we don't have retaliate up for another 12 minutes. Here he goes. Okay, I mean, now let's see if we pull this guy. And let's make sure we're at full health first. If we pull this guy, how many other guys are we going to get with him? At least the one, right? Yeah. Well, let's see if we can do it. With how they run away and all that good stuff, I doubt it, but we'll find out. We do have some potions. What we for some reason still don't have is any kind of like rage generation whatsoever. That guy's going. We can't do anything about that. We're about to be facing 3 of them. This guy is not dying? Okay. He's dead now. I really would love to move, but I can't. They're flanking me, I'm pretty sure. But I'm netted, so we can't do anything. Oh, that's so shit. I don't think there's anybody over there. He's gonna have to come back. Will we be alive by then? I sincerely don't know. If our execute would go off, we'd be fine. Alright, where are you, guy? He must have died somewhere. He must have died right up there on the hill. Alright, that was not very fun. Very much stressful. But we lived. So I underestimate us. How we're going to deal with that cluster down there, the two bone warders with their two skeletons, I don't know what we're going to do. Wait for other players to come by, I guess. Look at this. We know we're not going to be able to pull one of these guys without pulling all of them. Is it worth it to pull from back here, knowing that he's going to cast? Or do we just charge in? I don't like this. Not one bit. In 10 minutes, we'll have retaliation. We could try to clear some single pulls out. See how that goes. Well, I don't like it. It's definitely not ideal. Wasted shield slam. Surprisingly, I think we're going to be okay. And then we could see about clearing that last Bone Warden. Let's go ahead and eat this shiny apple. And get our health back before we rush off into more combat. For me, defensive stance is better on the skeleton guys. If we can't rend them, at least we can sunder them. So that tends to work. Let's go ahead and destroy this catapult. The first catapult is before you. Will you set it aflame? Yeah. You place some of the tinder on the catapult, then strike a spark onto it. Flames erupt quickly and spread. Now that the catapults have been burned, find and kill Chieftain Nekrosh. Okay. Yes. We could do that. I don't know where he would be, except that perhaps he would be nearby. Oh, he's an elite. Let's see if anyone else needs Nekrosh. And in the meantime, we could try to figure out where he's at. You'd think if anybody would be in the far back of the encampment, it'd be their chieftain or leader, right? I didn't see any named mobs back there, but it doesn't mean that someone hadn't just cleared them out. Once again, we don't have find herbs turned on. I don't see any named guys back here yet. There he is. He is a level 32 elite. I'm not sure if that's something we can handle by ourselves. Maybe with retaliation we could if we somehow managed to get him completely alone. Which would be probably a lot of work, it looks like, to clear this out in such a way that we get him by himself. Could we get him by himself? I don't think so. He's going to come with at least one guy. Look at this pull here. We're going to get 3 of these guys. Now we could go around the back side of him. And we could clear out one of his henchmen, perhaps. I have a feeling, though, that as soon as we pull one of these guys, he's coming with. You know? Because he's definitely back here. And he's definitely surrounded by an entire group. And that's probably more why it's... If he was a single elite standing out on his own, then we'd probably have a decent chance of taking him down. You think we can get this guy by himself? Yeah. And I think we would use defensive stance if we were fighting an elite. I think it'd be a good idea to be able to shield block. And possibly to be able to sunder. Unfortunately, it stops us from hamstringing, so we might have to stance a little bit. Now, there's no way I could do the same trick with this other guy, right? Pull him by himself? Maybe when he's not looking. I probably just need to take this guy out. Stop being lazy about it. Get him out of my way. Okay, which way does he go? Okay, good. And then, can I get this guy? Not while he's looking. Oh, no. Okay. Kill the ad first. Oh, we got the... Oh, shit, we got the Shadowcaster. No, no, no! We got the Shadowcaster, too. Not good. Alright, let's kill this guy. If we keep this guy out here, if we manage to take him down... Oh, the Shadowcaster! Oh, I can't believe he didn't drop. Oh, run away from low health, man. There we go. Alright, come back down here so we can kill you, damn it. I hope he doesn't pull anybody else. Where is he at? He, like, went right up the cliff. Did you guys see that? We can't go up cliffs like that. And so we're just gonna have to hope and pray that he eventually finds his way back to us. Here he is. Oh no, he's evade bug now. God damn it. Excuse me, but that's extremely frustrating. We actually managed to pull him all the way down here. We survived combat with him. And then not only does he reset, but he sticks us in combat. Okay. Well, that didn't work. It was a good attempt, but it was probably doomed to fail from the start. We almost had one guy. And so that leaves us with nothing, basically. I mean, we could try a pull from this side and try to pull him. Maybe he comes with his Centurion without this Shadow Maw. Conversely, what if we pull the Shadow Maw? Are we going to pull all three of these guys? Like, is there any way we could take out one of these guys at all without... Look how close they are. There's no way he doesn't pull this other guy and him if I go for this middle shot. It's clearly set up so that you need another player, you know? If we could just get these two guys, we would be fine. If we could just get these two guys, we would be fine. But on either side, well, let's see how many we pull with this shot. Yep. Okay, so we pulled this guy again. If we bleed him, mess with him a little bit, but we have to outrange the Shadowcaster. So while we're trying to range this guy, we're just taking a crap ton of damage that we can't afford to take. And we have no guarantee that we've even dropped the Shadowcaster yet. Waiting for a bolt to come through the mountainside. Maybe we're good. This might work. If he doesn't bug out and run up the hill again, we could conceivably get this. I need to be holding on to that potion. I can't use that potion right now is my biggest problem. Ah, we missed with our hamstring. And again we missed. I can't afford to pull that extra thing. Please, either die of rend or come back to us. Please don't reset. Okay. He's probably resetting, isn't he? Oh, we got him! Okay. Okay. This is good. This is good. This is progress. Slow, tedious progress. But it's progress nonetheless. Alright, and now if we pull just the Shadowcaster, or actually there might be enough of a gap now that we could pull him without the Shadowcaster. We have Shield Wall and Retaliation. So, and a potion. Let's pop our armor potion, and let's see if we can get him to come up here by himself. Oh, we did it. I mean, I say we did it, but in truth it's not done. Oh no, Shield Wall shares a cooldown with Retaliation. I should know that. But I was thinking in my mind, I was like, okay, this is good. We'll shield wall in defensive stance, and no. We are not going to shield wall in defensive stance. I don't think we have the deeps to do this. Not in Stay Alive. Alright, well, we're not going to get this one today. Well, it does definitely seem like we'll need a group for this one. There doesn't seem like there's anybody on right now doing it or interested in killing this guy. So it might take us a while to get this one down. When I look at our quest log and try to see what else we might want to do, the only thing I'm thinking is that at this point we head back to Hillsbrad and we go to South Shore and we see if there's any other quests to pick up there. We have a couple we could do. It's not a lot. It's some murlocs and some turtles that we could fight. But I'm not really seeing anywhere else for us to go. We still need to find a group for more Ladim, so I'll try to do that as well. But I think we're going to take a break here, and I'll think about what we want to do next. And if I can get a group for this elite quest while I'm here, great. If not, we'll come back to it, and we'll move on and see if we can do stuff in Hillsbrad. I think that's what we'll do for next time, is start off in South Shore and hope that there's some quests there we can do that will chain. We also noticed that there were quests in Arathi at Refuge Point, so that's somewhere else we could go. The monsters there were a couple levels above 31, I believe, so ideally we'd gain a level or two first. But it should be a good time. Thank you guys for joining me today. Sorry to leave it on kind of an anticlimactic note. I'd love to kill this guy. I just don't think it's going to happen right here today. Any tips, suggestions for where we could go next or what quest we could do would be great. Always welcome. And as always, thank you guys so much for joining me. I really appreciate the support. It means a lot. Take care, and we'll see you again soon. Bye now.